Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So we're going to hop right into the reading. Not gonna lie, like the energy I'm picking up right now is someone definitely trying to mess with your throat chakra. So I am gonna pull a few chakra cards just to begin. Which chakras are being attacked? All right, so the heart chakra came up, both heart chakra cards. So the heart chakra is the fourth chakra in your body system. The heart chakra gives empathy and compassion. It's responsible for your ability to forgive and accept. It's also the chakra involved in changes and transformations. The chakra integrates complementary forces, bringing together earthly and spiritual aspirations. Okay, this is how the chakra that governs how you relate to people and how you handle relationships. All right, so in order for you guys to balance your heart chakra, you can ask yourself the question, what can you do each day to help those around you, forgiving old grudges and letting go of the past? So avoid being too critical of yourself and others, compliment others, and go out of your way to spread kindness and bring balance to your heart chakra. And also the numbers 60 and the numbers 49 could be significant. Alrighty. Shuffle up a little bit. Alright, Holy Spirit, what's going on in the collective's energy at this time? Alrighty, there's somebody in your energy that is pretty much, they're like not taking action to like clear up some type of lie that they told, and they're really passionate about it, and it's because that is the individual whose heart chakra is blocked. Yep. The Most High has called judgment against this individual. You have gotten away from them, so you definitely have stood your ground, especially walking away from them, pretty much not engaging with them, things of that nature. You're really standing in your divine power, and the Most High is on their ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. And that is why you had got the message to help open up your heart chakra, because you are probably going to witness this individual going through karma. All right, and you don't want to go back in, you know, taking steps back in your journey by being happy that this person is going through something negative. Okay, even though they deserve it, that does not mean that you should relish in someone going through suffering. That's why like you're being called to like pray for your enemies, because it's like you're praying for them to heal. You know how intense your healing journey was, whatever. And that's why you pray for others. Like you do not show happiness when someone's going through a hard time, because karma can always spin that motherfucking block back to you. All right, so that was specific for someone. But this individual is feeling very unstable at this time. Like they're very imbalanced, and they're feeling more and more imbalanced as the days pass, because they can see you enjoying yourself and having a good time. So it's giving somebody, definitely seeing someone's eyes, like how their eyes look different. Like maybe when you were around this individual, it's like you had really sad eyes, and then it's like as you cut them off, you know, started working on your healing, like you definitely have like a newer type of energy about you. Holy Spirit, clarify this judgment card. Yeah, justice has been called, and it's mainly because you have been very honest. Okay, both of these cards represent honesty. Okay, and your justice is for you to stand in your power, for you to learn how to be confident within yourself while also speaking up for yourself. So that's really good. Yeah, and right now it's like you're manifesting good company. Like you're manifesting meeting members of your soul tribe, you know, meeting probably like possible romantic connections, or just individuals that you can view as family, like individuals that have the same heart that you do. Yeah, and when it comes to this karmic, it's like they're unable to move forward. So they're definitely stuck in the past. Like, yeah, they're stuck. Clarify this Ace of Wands, Holy Spirit. So yeah, when it comes down to you manifesting, you wanting to have a good time, being around others, things of that nature, you're being called to slow down to consider the next steps. Somebody really needs to think about, are you ready? Okay, are you truly ready? Like, you might want to, but are you truly ready? Have you worked on the things that you needed to work on in your home? Like, that's why, you know, yes, people want to hang out, you know, you want to go out, have a good time, things of that nature, but you need to realize, like, am I emotionally ready for this? Am I physically ready for this? Am I financially ready for this? So you're being called to really think about that, okay? Because the situation you went through was, it was very traumatic. And somebody doubled down on it. You feel me? Like, they hurt you and they saw that you was hurt and they decided to double down on that shit, and they seen you trying to move forward and you probably forgave them and they went and kicked you again. Like, this is crazy. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. And that's why the Most High's on their motherfucking ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. You have a lot of fulfillment and a lot of blessings coming your way, but you're being called to really think about the cause and effect about the things that you are doing now, okay? And it's giving somebody's talking shit. Like, I don't know if it's you talking shit, collective, or if it's this person. Yeah, and Chariot came out in reverse. So, like, somebody has a lack of direction at this time. It's like they don't know where to go. Okay? The cycle is completed. All right, period, point blank, the cycle is completed. This individual is fighting and working hard to remain in your energy, but they're not able to, like, be in your energy, but something is off. I ain't even gonna hold you. Something's weird. Yeah, like, and it's through the decisions, okay? It's the choices and the decisions that you're making, collective. Like, it's something that you're doing, and it's kind of like affecting, like, your karma. Like, I don't know if it's like a person that you're talking to, or if you're like talking shit, or if you're going on social media and like you're being toxic. Like, there's something that you're doing and it's affecting you, like, and you don't want to rack up bad karma for yourself, okay? So you're being called to, like, really move forward and turn out of this cycle. I don't know if you've been talking to somebody that you know you shouldn't trust, you know you shouldn't talk to, and maybe you're doing it for the plot or whatever. Like, clap out this 2 of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and it's like you're seeking true happiness, but it's like, you know that this situation or whatever this is that you're doing, like, it's not making you happy. So you definitely need to follow your intuition, all right? Because with this 2 of Cups, you have to love yourself more. Love yourself more than fulfilling a temporary desire. All right, that was specific for somebody. Clarify this 2 of Cups, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody's definitely going through a spiritual awakening, and it's more so like feeling like an emotional awakening. You know, like when you're faced with opportunities to be toxic, if you're faced with opportunities to be in a toxic situation or whatever, like, it gives you some type of excitement. But like, as time goes on and as you continue to heal these childhood wounds, which is why I always recommend to, you know, do some shadow work and focus on healing your childhood traumas, because it can fuck you up. All right, you will forever get opportunities when it comes to these messy ass energies, but you have to walk away from it. Like, period, point blank, you have to walk away from it. Like, you can't dibble dabble, okay? Because it's really easy to get that shit mixed up. You're showing the Most High where your heart is. You feel me? At the end of the day, we have free will. So every day that you wake up, you're making a commitment to choose one side, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, like somebody could be having issues of feeling excluded, or you could be feeling like you have scarcity in some type of area, and it's causing you to, like, probably do something that you know you shouldn't be doing. If you know you shouldn't be doing it, please don't do it. Don't, because all that's doing is fucking you up, and it's gonna make it longer. It's gonna take longer for you to get this wish fulfillment, for you to get these blessings, okay? What else? Yeah, and then there's somebody that's stagnant right now, and it's like they're coming off to others as if they have like all these options or whatever, but in actuality, like, they're big mad. Like, they literally they're going through it or whatever. Like, they're very stagnant. Yeah, hear your point. But you know, with this spiritual awakening, somebody definitely has a clear direction on where they're going and what they want to do. Okay, who is this Page of Cups, King of Swords, Holy Spirit? Yeah. So it's giving that it could be you, collective, as to where you're really taking the time to focus on making these necessary endings and also focusing on gaining closure. Okay. One of the hardest things to do is to forgive an individual that never took accountability for what they did, or they never, offered an apology. Like they didn't give a fuck. It's hard, okay, but definitely work on it. Keep doing it. Keep doing your shadow work in order to let it go, because I know it's hard, especially when people do unthinkable shit, but you're forgiving them for you. All right, so you're not bitter, so you're not, crying whenever it comes up, or you're not being triggered and things of that nature. Okay, it takes a while, but it's definitely happening. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and like you could be resolving a lot of conflicts. Like you're resolving a lot of conflicts through this work that you're doing by because it was someone that literally, like, that was like one of the first cards that came out. Like somebody lied and they doubled down on the lie. They didn't give a fuck. Like they knew they was fucking lying and they kept lying on top of lying on top of lying. And that's why now like they're imbalanced and they're fucked up right now. Okay, so you could have been like a toxic individual in the past, but it's like you really turn yourself around because you were really committed to your growth. Okay, because you know that at the end of the day, like temporary satisfactions, it does not last, but when it comes to enlightenment, that's forever. Okay, so that's a really good space for you to be in. Clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse, Holy Spirit, and this Devil in reverse. I said clarify. We got the High Priestess. So you are following your intuition at this time. But it's giving you're being tempted because you have so many options. You have so many options when it comes to financial opportunities, or that's something that's coming in for you. And you also have a lot of options when it comes to something new. So somebody could be like, you could be going out or something and you could just meet a bunch of people. You might get a whole bunch of phone numbers or whatever. And you're like, ooh, don't juggle. Okay. That brings bad karma. All right, when it comes to, people like to date and things of that nature, but you can rack up bad karma, especially when you're dating as well. One at a time. Talk to this person. If you don't want to talk to them no more, politely tell them you don't want to talk to them anymore and move on to the next. Because if you're fucking with people's emotions, if you're ghosting people and you're doing shit like that, it's going to bring bad karma to you. All I'm trying to do is help you. I'm not trying to judge you. All right? I'm just trying to make your ascension process as smooth as possible. Okay? Because I've been through it and I learned my shit through trial and error. I ain't even going to hold you. Okay? I didn't have nobody to guide me. All right? Clarify this Page of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Yeah, your horizons are definitely expanding. And you're especially going to get a lot of feedback when it comes to someone wanting to be generous with you, okay? Somebody really views you in like this light of you being the High Priestess. So definitely stand in your power, stand your ground. And then this High Priestess is right on top of this Two of Cups. So I'm seeing you reuniting with your twin flame soulmate connection. And right before you go into union with this twin flame high level soulmate connection, you're gonna get some offers that you're gonna have to turn away. You can be like, oh, I know you not. No, I'm good. Holy Spirit, clarify. And then somebody also gonna have somebody from their past try to spin the block. They mentally blocked. They stuck. Okay, this individual is gonna try to come off as if they're healing, as if they done so much growth, so much thinking, bop bop bop. You already know they full of shit. So follow your intuition. All right, listen, what flipped in the deck? What flipped in the deck is this motherfucker trying to spin the block because they're lonely. They're trying to spin the block because they're going through a time moment. They realize that, you are it. Like, they took you for granted. They treated you a certain type of way. And now they want a harmonious relationship with you because they see that you're enjoying the journey. And now they're exhausted because, like, they just going through time moment after time moment. But that's their motherfucking karma. Yeah, this individual is going to express themselves to you. So, like I said, don't be mean, okay? Do not be hateful. All right, you can express yourself by not being cruel. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? And it seems as though when you communicate your feelings to this individual, because they came out as the Emperor in reverse, it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air for you to get what you needed to get off of your chest without being mean about it. All right, so think about it. Think about it, because this person is going to reach out to you and you are going to have to let them down, but be gentle with it. Okay, not everything has to be her. Like, not everything has to be, you know, an argument or hurting somebody or laughing somebody or just being unpleasant and mean. You know what I'm saying? Show this person your heart. Show this person who you really are. All right, and what they missed out on. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, because this individual has a fear of the unknown, and it's because they're resisting change, but it's like they're going to try to come off as if they're trying to change. So, like, that's kind of annoying, but you're going to clock it. Yeah, you're definitely going to clock it, because they want to work together with you, but in real life, they really don't. But you're learning how to let go of materialism. Like, this person probably looks really good, or they probably have a lot of money, but you're realizing, like, it's not about the outside, it's on the inside. Like, what about your soul? What about your heart? Like, is you a good person? You feel me? Like, and you also are working on your confidence at this time, so continue to do that, because you definitely have a lot that's coming in for you. Right after that, 10 of Pentacles, like, and your 10 of Pentacles is you breaking this generational curse of being down in the dumps, of, you know, suffering from depression and just letting it ruin your life, you know, and making, like, you know, these childhood wounds, childhood traumas, like, really dictate of your life on how you move forward. Like, you definitely are a generational curse breaker, so that's really good for you to be in that energy. You just got to remember to, you know, be in that King of Cups energy. Continue to practice kindness, compassion, and be empathic. Okay, that doesn't mean let people walk all over you, do whatever they want to do. No. Okay. Yeah, but your breakthrough is all these secrets being revealed, and like, your breakthrough is also you coming out of this period of solitude smoothly, but not in like a desperate kind of way. Okay, you're definitely being called to not just don't accept everything that comes your way. Like, use discretion, and you know, because you have a lot of, I don't know if this is going on with you now or if this is what's coming in, but you're gonna have a lot of people, like a lot of individuals going to be coming towards you. Okay, and you're gonna have to use your discernment. All this work you've been doing, you're gonna have to put it into play. All right, because it's gonna be people that's trying to play with you, people that's trying to work with you, people that want to love you, and people that want to humble you. So you have to know the difference. Okay, that's why it's prevalent that you keep yourself grounded. All right, because you did come out as a star, but the star fell on the ground. So it's like somebody is in your energy that's trying to humble you. They want you to feel some type of way, but they don't realize that you're walking in your divinity. It's not about an ego. Okay, this person is moving in their ego. Yeah, and it's because they're unable to let go of the past, like, and it's giving they're unable to let go of you. Yeah, so like, when it comes to that situation, don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself, because you are strong. You just have to believe in yourself. Like, you may be having like some setbacks and delays, and it could be because of like a chaotic like environment. Like I said, like, it could be something around you, like something's trying to test you. I was about to say test. Like, something's trying to tempt you, something's trying to test you. I don't know if it could be social media. I don't know if it could be like a work environment, a school environment. If it's hell, you going to the motherfucking store and somebody like like, keep yourself grounded. All right, you have to practice the art of walking away, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but you need to do that. And then also, when it comes to social media, I understand it's over a screen, but you can still get back karma for endorsing some bullshit or participating in bullying somebody else. All right, so yeah, specific for somebody. It's like somebody is thinking something is funny and it's not actually funny, and you laughing at it is endorsing it, and that's showing like your spirit team, like, oh, you think that's funny? Let me show you something. You don't want to keep going through shit like that, bro. You don't. Closing messages, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Like, and it's gonna fuck your forward momentum up, bro. It's gonna fuck your forward momentum up. So you definitely need to be mindful of what you're consuming, like the things that you're watching, the things that you're listening to. It could be music or whoever. You feel me? Like, when you get further in your spiritual journey, you'll be able to listen to music, listen to shows or whatever. But if something don't sit right with your spirit, why the fuck you going along with it? If you know something is not cool, if you know it's not okay, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. Yeah, and it's like Page of Wands came out in reverse. So it's like you have to think about things before you do it. When it comes to this spontaneity, there are times when you can be spontaneous, but you are in a very sensitive space at this time and you're absorbing a lot of energies, okay? Be certain about your path and where you want to go. And if you really have something that you're struggling with and you're not fucking sure which way to go, pray about it. Because you will get the options and the answers. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to any setbacks, delays, it all boils down to love. Either you're showing yourself love, you're showing somebody else too much love, or not enough love. All right? It all ends and begins with this love. Okay? But you achieving this balance, it's going to lead to your happiness, okay? And you standing in your authentic energy is definitely going to lead to a lot of good things coming in for you. You just got to be optimistic, okay, man? You standing in your personal power, that's going to help to separate yourself from any illusions, because right now, like, individuals are not able to keep the illusions up. Like, these masks are falling real quick and they don't know what the fuck going on, but you do. All right, so continue to stand in your divinity, stand in your power, and most importantly, be confident within yourself. Take solitude from the shit that don't serve you, like, period, point blank. Take solitude from it. If it don't make you feel good, get the fuck away from it. All right, if you feel weird seeing something or whatever, separate yourself from it. When it comes to social media and you see some shit that don't sit right with your spirit, block that motherfucker, bro. Period. All right. I'm gonna use this deck. Closing messages, Holy Spirit. I said closing messages. You got some money coming your way. And it also, like, money is gonna be, like, when this money comes in, it's gonna be a tool for your growth. All right. And also, it's a reflection of your values. So the more that you work on yourself, okay, especially when it comes to speaking up for yourself in a gentle way and not being cruel, that's going to bring more and more money in your pocket, because it's giving somebody really needs the extra cash. You're going to get it once you start to stick up for yourself and also stand in your divinity, okay? What else? Yeah. And I had already mentioned this, but somebody just refuses to take accountability. They are wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody's definitely going to try to come to you and acting like, you know, they changed, but you going to feel the energy. Like, their eyes not going to match. You feel me? Their eyes not going to match what the fuck they saying. Their energy not going to match what the fuck they saying. So, yeah. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love it light. Bye.